2015, taxi challenge, 10:01 p.m. This is the 6th time that we're in your cab. Do you remember us? Yes, I will never forget that you almost vomited in the car when your stomach was a little sicky. I can show you the first picture I took of ya. Show it to us, says the group leader with the pink hat. I start looking, not knowing if it was a year ago or 2. After 2 minutes of searching, Pinky, the brain of the operation, says, I feel you should just take another one, and gets her troops ready. November 5th, 2014, 1:40 a.m. Yo comprendo, primo. English accent not present. Wild tips flew into palms, resting calmly in Old Navy fabrics, scared of self-hesitation pickups. Not everyone is a paying customer. I understand. It happened before when love gets battered into confusion, shotguns fly without bloodshed, just to remind you of the block normality. It's understandable. To not trust your own. Judgment has not been the best. It has lied to us in every part of the block and the book called life. So I understand you not wanting to pick me up, primo. Replies not needed. His story is told through the rear view, hugging his Brooklyn darkness. Once in the car, we share our separate but equally painful worlds. October 23, 2014, 8:43 p.m. Música. His band only makes records, no CDs, no hard drives needed. Gypsy man that found his market. Berlin summers pay for his city winners. Gypsy to gypsy trading tips. Talking New York City building bricks. European money grips. He is Sergio. Yo, Modesto. Dos Latinos hablando inglés. Invisible white supremacy grip. October 16, 2014, 3:20 p.m. Free space in La Oficina. Building Palladium. Respect this coffee shop. They have the dollar coffee. They have your crazy latte. Free Wi-Fi for those office seekers. No displacement happened here. The paint store was gone way before they arrived. Know the history currently being created. It happens to La Ciudad every 20 or 30 years. What's your role? What's your legacy? I respect variety. Isn't this a melting pot, after all? September 14, 2014, 1:10 p.m. Campo. Old school players remember their brick days, bagging up 12-12 skinnies till numbness, selling Lolita, moments of escape from reality at $10 a trip. They've been here since the 90s Dominican drug trade gentrification move. This is not their land, their culture. They came here to get it. At the end, didn't we all? Shout out Algonian tribes, the Dutch, Giovanni de Berezano, La Anunciada, Juan Rodriguez, Peter Minute. Welcome to America, Campesino Callejero. September 3, 2014, 5:07 p.m. What I hear, what I see. A double-edged sword. 1010 Win announced this morning that Brooklyn is the cool capital of the world. 10 seconds later, they mentioned that Bushwick, Brooklyn has a smell of oil, incense, and paint thinner. And you could purchase that in a candle some fucker is selling out of his basement for $81. Driving down Urban Avenue after picking up people and dropping them off from the airport, I see in front of Cafe Gia, great food by the way, what looks like a white albino Rasta reunion, lots of golden dreadlocks. Then I hit the red light on Trotman, and Huacuco reminds me is a melting pot of different sofritos, colores, trying to survive the short history of progress all over again. We haven't learned shit from the displacement, some would say advancement of Harlem, the Lower East Side, and every other little crevice in the world that becomes a giant gaping hole. But like Trey Songz says, ain't that what you're supposed to do? Have your cake and eat it too? Algunas veces pienso que es verdad. El humano es un virus. July 21st, 2014, VeggieTale Fiends. 8:58 a.m. Silent passenger, Coney Island bound. Special delivery to the new world, moving that product like the old original black gangsters would say. Reminder, Old school player by force. Extra baggies under the cushion, the scones under the newspaper, muffin in the back seat. If anybody in the rear view, turn before the cyclone street. No matter the situation, the mission is always complete. Having these dudes going goo goo gaga for organic treats. July 23, 2014, 10:34 a.m. It can happen. White boy edition. 90s taxista, antenna radio dispatch nightmare. The intellectual white artist was nowhere to be found. White boy was the only one around. Folk can see the driver to stay alert. It can happen. Easily pickpocketed if no divider between us. His life, a constant acknowledgement of the dividers between us. His vice demanded that of him. No difference than el vecino next door, leaning, nodding, falling to the floor. The people we are born to adore. Or William Prose, hunger lovers, churchgoers. El que nunca perdió la humanidad, pero sí a su sociedad. El tecato del barrio, el tío de todos, pero de nadie. Señor, consejos vividos, nunca realizados, gracias a ti y tu dark transparency. Bushwick, Brooklyn. Listen to the beats. The rhythm on my Bushwick streets. Flashback to the 90s, Nas, Jay-Z, Notorious B.I.G. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Metal black holding palms, crack slinging, Jordan kicks, jump rope, Giuliani, dice, a liquor store, a bodega, and the weed man, all on the same block. Dutch guts and baggies on the hallway steps. El tiguerazo, the mugger, the hustler, the boricua, the mexicano, el sulamericano. Baby mama with 3 baby daddies. The white man was a crackhead if he lived on the block. Key food associated. The M train was brown. C-Town supermarkets. Beef patty on cocoa bread. Now laters. Everything stops. Fink, Betty Davis, Massive Attack. Where can I get a soy latte around here? Loud crowds of Afro-Latin hipsters brunching, lumberjack shirts, duck tandem, goodbye Blue Monday, black skateboarders, Bloomberg, condos, high-rises, yellow cabs, foreclosure signs, community gardens. The M train is orange. Organic, vegan, tofu, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Hannah Naturals, the 9 EBT. Happy, confused natives stares at the new block stars. Where you from? Nah, we all from around here. We just went to private school. The broke artist type, something kind of light, with that one shit bite. Times change, but I guess anyone can play the free piano in the park. Economical nosebleed, Cadillac dreaming, round trip, he called me Cadillac. El Puerto Stash House, he spoke of cocaine, sweet, sweet candy. Backseat dialogue between Bayamón and Liberty Bell. Baking soda flavored dreams, a lactose brainwave, Jay-Z bank flows. Please, Papi, please bring 3 out, please. And a mission, bump, bump. Disco baby, trying to relive those moments of flash, polyester swag till we reach Madison Ave. That's $27 round trip. El Gran Mal de Plata, old school player by force. Most little hood niggas 101 course. Nintendo dissolves, mayonnaise jars make our life evolve into commercial traps of pure Jordanomics. Bentley trucks. Don't forget, the revolution never made it to us. Those thoughts of normality evade us. Do-rags get used as strainers. Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, teach us, change us. Pop, 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 desensitize us, strangers. Taino Taxilandia thug. Wake up. If there's any hope, it lies on the prose. 1984 William Contradictory Soul. Can we communicate without the toys? I'm giving y'all insight to motivate masses. Get up your asses. Doña Mercedes me jaló y me habló para que lo que, y míralo, míralo, míralo. Caonabo control. Antes que se vaya el sol. Nada pasa sin el movimiento rojo. Mentos controlado por oro. El dominicano platanero pulling off two sort of shotguns of intellectual property. Toma revolución. Fuck el crack. Recoge un lápiz. Zapata y Gandhi meeting in las nubes Andes, politicking off the youth, caring for blunts with the mean looks, trying to get currency off those rap hooks. Bienvenido a la nueva moderna esclavitud. Vengo from a third world country de callejones y tiguerajes. Looking for la arte, baby. Looking for la arte. Baby step with fumes, living the air, asking for myself to pick up some leaves, man. Pick up some leaves. Spray paint talk. Canvas from artists begin to walk. Remember that canvas from poets can begin to walk. Thank you.